What is up guys, it's your favourite Scotsman Ryan here, and in today's episode I have another 5 products that I think you guys would like. So I did ask what budget I should aim for on Twitter, and you told me to try and aim for under $10, which is very budget. So I actually managed to get it under $20 as one of the products did rise in price a little bit, but every other product is under the $10 mark, so you'll be happy to know that this is definitely a budget edition. So with that said, let's jump in and check out the products. Okay, so first up we have something that I utilise every single day, and while it's technically not tech, it does keep your tech in check. Coridies from Quirky is basically a cable keeper that sits on your desk and keeps those cables you aren't utilising all the time nice and handy for when you need them. It has a rubber bottom and is weighted, so it definitely won't slide around your desk. So basically you can just pop your cables in here, and for me I have a USB-C for charging my phone and a micro USB for my Xbox controller, and when I want to charge up or get my Rocket League on, I can just pull them out rather than looking about the floor. So these do arrive in many different colours and cost as little as £5 here in the UK and $9 in the US, and basically just keep my desk nice and tidy, and it saves me having to go ahead and plug a cable in every single time I need one. So as always, all the links to all the products will be down below in the description. Okay, so next up we have the power bank that I use on the daily, and it even got me through IFA while I was there. The Lumsing Grand A1 Plus is a 13,400 mAh battery bank that is capable of charging my iPhone at least 6 times, and I have a Plus model, so it is definitely reliable. On the side you will find the power button that when you press it, it will light up the LEDs on the front to let you know how much juice you have left. And in terms of ports, we have 2 USB outputs capable of 2.4 amps per port, and we also have a micro USB input for refueling. If you ain't digging the black and orange colour scheme, it does arrive in a few different colours, and in case you are wondering, it is constructed from aluminium or aluminum if you are American, so it definitely feels solid. At the minute this is £18 in the UK and $23 in the US, but I went ahead and reached out to Lumsing as this is the dearest product in the list, and they have provided me with a 10% off coupon, so you guys can go ahead and grab it a little bit cheaper, which I think is a pretty good deal. And honestly, this power bank is small, it's portable, you could fit it in your pocket and it won't take up too much room in your bag, and it charges your phone super amount of times, so it's definitely worth the pick up. So if you want to access one, use that coupon code down below in the description. So next on the list is something that I stumbled across on Amazon while looking for items for this episode, and that is the universal kickstand from Spigen. So as the name suggests, this is a universal stand for your device of choice, and at $9 I was definitely curious just to give it a try, and I was actually surprised when it arrived and it was constructed from solid metal. So how does it work? Well, the rear has some 3M stickiness that you can use to stick it onto the back of your device, and I know that this may not be for everyone, but after installing it on my phone I was pretty happy as it allowed me to watch YouTube on my lunch break without balancing my phone on the fruit bowl. So the kickstand itself is actually magnetised as well, so it snaps into place pretty nice. And if you use a case, you can go ahead and stick it onto the rear of that as well. As long as it isn't too textured, it should work pretty well. So I did buy a few of these and attempted to stick it to a few different cases, and pretty much every case that I have that was a kind of sleek rubber and wasn't porous, it worked absolutely fine. But when you start jumping into cases with loads of different patterns, the 3M didn't stick as well. Overall, it's a pretty cool product, pretty cheap, so check it out if you like it. So if you're looking for a new headphone stand that won't blow the bank and still looks pretty good, then check out this aluminium stand from ISWEES. So this headphone stand is pretty basic and arrives in 3 parts that you snap together. At $9 in the US and £9 here in the UK, the build quality was surprisingly good and it holds up any headset that I own without any issues. The actual part that your headphones rest on is constructed from rubber, so this will ensure that your headset doesn't get marked up or scratched. On the underside there are also some rubber feet to stop it moving around. Overall, if you're on a tight budget, then I would definitely give this a look, as it will keep your headset safe and also tidy your desk up at the same time. So last up we have another item that I utilise every day, and if you create videos or even just own a PC, then it may come in very handy. The USB 3.0 all-in-one card reader from Advent will set you back just £3 here in the UK and around $5 in the US, and it supports a load of different cards. So we have SD, SDHC, MMC, micro SD and M2, so you're pretty much covered for all your card needs. At this low price, it's definitely a worthwhile pickup, especially if you have a laptop that doesn't have an SD card slot, PC that doesn't have card reader, etc. Definitely a worthwhile pickup as it's super portable, doesn't require any power, doesn't require any drivers, it's just a simple plug and play device. Okay, so that pretty much rounds up this episode, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I have to admit that keeping such a low budget and finding products that you guys might like was definitely a challenge for me, so I appreciate that. So if you liked any of the products down below, let me know your favourite, and if you hated them, let me know as well. As always guys, thank you so much for tuning in, stay safe, be kind to each other, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace!
Thoughts were down cameras.